All right.
Yep.
Hey, it's Chris Homestead and Hardway. And the dogs are barking. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry. We're going to talk about what you need to know buying a pig real quick. We've had some people come to here buying pigs from us the last few weeks, and we've heard the same complaint over and over again. So we're going to cover it. First thing you need to know, that's a 3-week-old pig. That pig is not old enough to leave his mama. Now in a hog house they do it. They wean them at 3 weeks. But that's in a building, in a controlled environment, with special feed on the ground. It don't work good, because what you're doing is that pig's not eating. You're taking him away from his mama. Starvation makes him go to eating when you get him to your house, and he'll never do right. We've heard that from several people. And I already knew that, but we've had several people had the same problem with it. Of course, these pigs ain't out. I'll show you them in a second. I'll show you a 6-week-old pig that's ready to go. Okay, here's the high points. That pig is too small. He'll weigh in the 20-pound range. He's too small. The other problem we've heard a lot, I've had several people say had the same problem, is there's a thing nowadays where people take a gilt. They'll take like one of these gilts here, a little gilt. Big hog breed, Duroc, Spot, Yorkshire, some big hog breed. And the first time she comes in heat, which is too early to breed her, but the first time she comes in heat, they'll breed her to a coon or a giddy hog boy. And if you buy one of those, you won't ever get them fed out. They'll never make it to 280. You'll go broke trying to feed them. And they won't tell the people that when they buy them. If they were telling them that when they were selling the pigs, it'd be different, but they won't tell them that. Now, I can spot a crossbreed from across the yard, but somebody with no experience can't. Something I'll throw in on that. If you want a good pig later, you got to start with a good pig now. I've heard this a few times. You can't buy the cheapest thing on Craigslist. You can't buy from the chicken sale. You got to find a good breeder. You got to start with a good pig. Had a guy told me yesterday that he'd come to the conclusion that if he pulled up at the place and the hog pen was built out of pallets, he just put the truck in reverse and back on out. These pigs here, which they're already sold, all of them except one, I think. They're supposed to be coming to picking them up, pick up some of them now in a few minutes. But that's a 6-week-old pig. He's fixed to see if he can catch a chicken.
I know.
Remember what I told you now, your pigs eat your chickens.
He gave up. No?
But that's a 6-week-old pig. They're ready to go. They weigh about somewhere in the 40 to 50-pound range right now. They don't look that big, but you pick them up. That's the other thing you need to watch out for. You know, pig's supposed to be solid. If you pick him up and he's light for his size, that's an issue. But beware crossbreeds. Beware buying him too young.
Lying about the age.
They're lying about the age. That was another thing we heard. They'll take a pig that size that's 8 or 10 weeks old, and they'll tell you he's 4 weeks old. When there's something ain't quite right there, they just won't grow. Bad cross, something. If you're getting barrows to raise out to kill, make sure they're already cut. Don't buy them at 40 or 50 pounds. You're going to cut them when you get them home. Let the farmer go ahead and do that. We try to have everything we're going to sell for a bar hog or barrow cut before they get here. We worm them when we put them on your trailer. But you can tell, if you go to a man's place and he's taking pride in his product, he's taking pride in what he grows, you can tell almost immediately. Not saying you got to buy them from me or you're not going to get a good pig, but try to find somebody that takes pride in raising hogs. And watch out for terms like all natural. The truth is, you know, if somebody's not worming their stuff and not looking after it, there's no natural hog wormer. So if they're not at least worming their stuff, now I'm not saying they have to give them antibiotics in the feed, because we don't do that. We use no growth hormones, no antibiotics in the feed. We make our own feed. But they got to be doctored a little bit. So people say they never doctor them, never worm them, never do none of this. Be a little wary of that. And maybe that'll help you a little bit. You know, if you have any questions, I don't mind helping a bit. We do this channel as a public service, try to help people. If you'll leave a comment, if I can answer, if I can tell you something that'll help you, I'll try to help you. And I think that about covers it. I think I'm forgetting something, but I can't remember what it was. We talked about the mix hogs. We talked about them being too young. I think that's about it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Remember, you can do this stuff if you want to. It's not that hard. Just if you want a good pig to slaughter later, you're trying to start raising pigs, you got to start with good pigs. Don't leave the junk alone. Don't bid on them when they run them through the chicken sale. And y'all have a good evening. Remember, you never plow a field with turned over in your mouth.